We're nutrition students.
Debunking all your nutrition myths. Because science.
Hi guys, Martha here from Nibble Nutrition. How are you doing? So I'm here to talk about or bust a myth. Carbohydrates cause weight gain. Carbohydrates will make you put on weight. Carbohydrates, for weight loss, and so on and so on. This is heard a lot of the time. I hear it within friends. I actually asked this question in my group chat, asking my friends if to eliminate carbohydrates for weight loss, and 50% of them said yes, and this was really surprising. Carbohydrate is one of the macronutrients. So you have your proteins, you have your carbohydrates, and you have your lipids. Your carbohydrates are used in the body primarily as fuel. I know some of the girls or some of my other friends in the Nibble Nutrition have talked about carbohydrates, but they're used primarily as fuel in the body, and they're broken down into glucose, the same thing. Carbohydrates are divided into three main groups. They are your fiber. So this is the one that is not going to be broken down for energy. It's just going to create bulk. And this is found in your fruit, your vegetables, your whole grains, really important. And then you've got your complex carbs, which are your starches, main kind of energy source for our body. So found in potatoes, your rice, your pasta, the ones that we're afraid of basically. And then you've got your simple ones, simple sugars, so they're found in like milk, sugar, this is your table sugar as well, simple sugars. So that's basically it. Now they function, again, we've other colleagues have talked about this, they function as energy in the body. Your brain can actually, glucose is the main source of energy your brain can use. It uses about 20% of our energy, so really important, and so on. So when it comes to low carb diets and cutting out carbohydrates, it is a lot of the time people just do it for weight loss to get a quick result, and it does work a lot of the times, but this basically is based on a thermodynamic idea of science that energy cannot be created and it cannot be destroyed. It can only be converted into something else. So when you are reducing, when I'm talking about calories now, I'm talking about energy. Calories are found in all the food groups, or they're found in all the food groups. So you're taking in calories and you're using up calories, or energy should I say, for breathing, for walking, for thinking, for sleeping, for digesting, for exercising, and so on and so on. So when you are taking in too much calories, you're going into calorie surplus, which is over time it will basically make you put on weight due to being stored as fat. And if you are reducing calories, you are going to lose weight. Now, when you're cutting out carbohydrates, so the scary food groups, the pasta, the rice, we are cutting out calories. A lot of the time, people don't tend to think of, right, I'm on a diet, I'm going to eat more fats, I'm going to eat more proteins. So for example, if you're having your 2 eggs for breakfast and 2 slices of bread, and all of a sudden you're having 2 eggs, you're cutting out about 150 to 200 calories. Which is quite a lot if you multiply that by 7. So reducing calories is why people lose weight on low carb diets. If you go back to your normal ways, you're going to go back to normal eating, normally your normal calories, and that's where weight gain comes back. That's the yo-yo effect of low carb diets, any kind of diet associated with cutting out certain food groups. So this are juice diets and so on, don't get me started on them. But so the only reason why carbohydrates are associated with weight gain, I think, is because people tend to overeat them. It goes down to portion size. So I've actually have here, I'm going to down links below about portion sizes and to kind of help you understand. But I actually have, so a portion size of pasta is 100 grams. And so this is 100 grams, okay? I've measured this. So when you get these little plastic cups, in like the dentist or something, and you fill it up to the top, it's 100 grams So that's about 100 grams here. It's not a lot, as you can see. Now, you can see here, if you get the food pyramid, which I will link down below, it says, so choose whole meals, blah, blah, blah. Food meter at a glance. Oh, here we go. This is the big stuff. 4 to 5 servings if you're active. So, and that is a 200 ml cup. Exactly. So I should have put porridge in here as well. But 4 to 5 if you're active, 3 to 4 if you are not active, and that's for women. And then for men it's 5 to 7, and if you're active, and if you're not, it's 4 to 6 servings. So there you go. That's 100 grams of rice, right? 100 grams of rice. And this is cous, because I didn't have any potatoes. I eat potatoes, don't get me wrong, I just didn't have any. So I will link this down below. You can have a look at it. Choose whole grains over simple carbs, obviously. And a lot of the time, another point, when you're cutting out carbohydrates, people cutting out carbohydrates actually cut out their starches, like I talked about, foods that are usually high in fiber. And fiber makes you feel fuller, it helps with satiety. So it's, you know, you will not be full if you cut out carbohydrates unless you eat a lot of different foods. Thank you for watching, guys, and I will link, like I said, resources down below if you are looking to change your diet, or you want to make changes to your diet. Make sure you do it safely, and make sure you seek advice from a professional. Run it by your GP if you're concerned about your health. And like this video and subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, or if you want to see more, comment down below, and I will see you in the next one, hopefully. Thanks.